let's switch over and say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Don't call me a...
And that's my full credit card number, guys.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Damn it. Son
That's
of a
a really
bitch.
tasteful one. I like it.
That
call for Lambo.
That's a real, that's an absolutely tasteful unmute bit. I really like that. All right, let me lower my table a little bit. Welcome one and all to Curse of Strahd Hardcore. We should have this will be a fun and delightful time for each and every one of you. Hardcore implies that this is a bit of a meat grinder game. So characters that you create have a decent probability of perishing in horrible and awful ways. A lot of things. A lot of things are left up to fate. So today is our session 0, which means we're going to be doing character creation. No one has any idea what kind of characters they want to make yet, because a lot of the character creation parts are going to be randomized. We're going to go through each step individually of how to make a character today. And instead of everyone kind of rolling at the same time, we're going to kind of go down the list a little bit of characters that are going to be created. And we're going to watch people roll. We're just going to watch each other roll dice and see what kind of little freak you guys are going to create today. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Before we get started, though, I would love to give our players a chance to introduce themselves to both Twitch and YouTube. You are free to tell as little or as much as you'd like about yourself, including, what you're primarily known for, where you stream from, where you make videos, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, so people know where to find you. So let's first start off from the top. Crowned, why don't you introduce yourself? Let the lovely people at home know what you're all about.
Certainly. Hello. I'm TheCrownedDM. I'm a 5th edition Dungeon Master. I've been on Twitch for about 2.5 years now. I've been in a plethora of Brett's games. I'm sure you've seen me both play games with him and be in all of his campaigns. You can find me on Twitch, and you can see all my VODs on YouTube. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Junie, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yay. My name is Juniper. I also go by Junie. Junie is fine too. I've been in a lot of Brett's campaigns too. I was Felsic in Pipe Dreamers, Chax in Dawn of Ganymede. I was Tommy in the other hardcore game. This is my second time in one of the hardcore games. I'm a variety streamer and artist. That's me, baby.
All right. And also introducing for the first time in any of our D&D campaigns, the wonderful Kiwo. Kiwo, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello. I've wanted to play D&D with you for quite some time, but it's never happened. So thank you for having me. Hi, my name is Kiwo. I'm a 32-year-old lady who plays video games, and I've been doing it for a really long time. And I don't know. That's it. I play video games. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
That is a real introduction right there. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Was mine not good enough for you?
No, yours is
Should
great.
I redo it?
No, it's no redos.
So complacent with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am complacent.
Returning to the IO games is Woops, who was part of our Phase 2 campaigns. Whoops, why don't you introduce yourself to the lovely chat?
Hello, everyone. I'm Woops, and I play lots of video games. I've played with Brett, 2.5 times now?
Yeah, 2.5 sounds about right.
Maybe 3.5 if you count. I don't know. I played Sachi, who people should be familiar with, and I gotta be so real with you. I forgot my elephant guy's name.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
But that was Nova Hellscape. It was a good time.
I played an elephant. Yeah, and you did a Final Fantasy 14 session once. So
yeah, and then we did that spin-off FF14 thing. Yeah, it was a fun time. Happy to be here.
And last but not least, Surefour. Well, coming back from Dawn of Ganymede, why don't you introduce yourself to the lovely chat?
Hi, I'm Surefour. I'm a roleplay guy.
All right. Thank you very much, Surefour. That's powerful stuff.
Real.
Powerful stuff. Hey, what's up?
You said a lot there, I think.
Yeah.
I'm the roleplay guy. All right. Oh, I need to
The
read
knowledge
this one.
was imparted.
Okay. 1 second. I'm getting that gas you get when you talk a lot. So I haven't talked at all today, and now I'm talking a lot, and my body's
Oh
like,
yeah, no, that comes out for me in hiccups. I'll be talking, and then I'll go like, 1 second, and then it'll go like, ah! You'll get used to hearing that, I think.
All right. So, let's go ahead and begin. This is to sort of answer Whoops' question from offline. Are we kind of starting things? And yes and no. We're kind of setting the scene a little bit for each and all of your characters. Of course, the tokens that are gathered around this campfire aren't a representation of who you are, but the players that of who you guys are as we're doing character creation. So let's set the mood a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So, your characters, before we roll your characters and learn a little bit about who you'll be playing during this adventure, let's go ahead and give a little backdrop as to why your characters are here. You see, for one reason or another, you all had been traveling in your own separate ways, and eventually stumbled across a forest. This, of course, could have been anywhere within Faerun. Perhaps you were hunting some sort of creature that had been plaguing your village. Perhaps you were once upon a time a simple hunter. Maybe you were looking for a shortcut to get back to wherever it was you came from. But one way or another, you decided to cross the forest, a forest that was close to your area. And as you traveled through these woods, a mist, a heavy fog slowly began to descend across the woods. And you may have realized it right away. It may have taken some time. But as you were crossing through, doing what you needed to do, things started seeming very unfamiliar to you. Trees that may have been once upon a time you were familiar with passing, perhaps you had begun to pass again. Maybe certain landmarks you had been looking for to help you navigate through the way, now seemingly gone. You had been traveling these woods now for the past couple of days. Fortunately, each and every one of you, well, hopefully, we'll see once we get to the wealth portion of your rolling, each and every one of you had either had a small ration of food, perhaps you got lucky with some berries that had kept you nourished, some clean water streams, maybe you've hunted for a little bit of your food. But after wandering these woods alone, one by one, each and every one of you began bumping into each other. And for whatever reason or motivation, you all decided to stay together, because being together in these strange and haunted woods is far better than being apart. And so, this is how your party would meet. All of you are lost wanderers in a forest. Each of you may even be from completely opposite directions all around Faerun, but you're here now for reasons mysterious and unknown. So I suppose the next question to ask, as every RPG likes to do, is, who are you? And that is where we will begin today's character creation. So, today we are making your characters, but unlike standard D&D rules, we're kind of taking a few liberties with some things that you'll be doing in the creation of your characters. A lot of roles are going to need to be made, and some of these roles are going to feel a bit unfair. But in the region that you are finding yourself, life isn't fair, and a lot of individuals have fallen to the same misfortune as you have. So, here's how we're going to do our character creation. We're going to make characters one at a time. We're going to watch everyone do their roles and see how well they do as we begin to learn together the kind of character that you'll be playing. Because we have first-time hardcore players in our party, we will actually start character creation with the hardcore veterans. So that way you all are able to see how it is done and how fortunate or misfortunate each of you will be. So we're actually going to start at the top with Crowned. So give me Yes. I know he's already dreading. So couple of things that I would like to let you know about now. I've decided, for those that remember our last hardcore character creation, all the players decided opting into rolling a random race and background. Originally, the hardcore system made it so that you got to choose your race, you got to choose your background, and then had to roll ability scores. That was so fun, and we really got to discover some neat characters. I've decided to make that a mandatory rule. So, the way we're going to handle character, how we're going to handle the character creation is kind of in order of your life, essentially. We're going to roll your race. We will then, let me check the list really quick of the order we're going to be doing these things. Oh yeah, that's right. Shut down. So, the way we are going to do this, we will first start by rolling your race. Then you will roll your ability scores, and then you will roll your background. Afterwards, you will select your class. We will roll your starting wealth, depending on the class you select. Fortunately for you, you will be rolling maximum hit points, and then each and every one of you will start with a random trinket that you have on your person for whatever reason, and then we'll go into what this trinket does. Even though it's a hardcore game, this trinket actually does provide a nice level 1 and level 2 benefit for you all. So, but we'll get to there when we get to there. After everything is done, you do have the option to re-roll your entire character if you do not like what was rolled. But you can only do that once, which means if you do wish to re-roll your character, make sure you are absolutely certain, because whatever you roll afterwards is the character that you have to keep no matter what. A couple of other rules to keep in mind when you're making your characters, especially if you are rolling a little slightly unfavorably, is that make sure I get this all here. First of all, you have to value your life. So if you roll a shit character, you can't be like, yeah, I'm kind of silly and I like to, walk into weapons and I'm just gonna go ahead and drown in this river now. You must value your life as your character would have valued their life. You have to give it a good and fair try. Also, a couple of notes for the characters you'll be creating. I will be asking you not to create any loner or edgelord characters. I don't think anyone is going to have this problem, but it's something I do like to bring up. Not a big fan of player characters who are like, whatever, I hate the party, I'm doing my own thing. It does kind of get a little distracting and becomes a little disruptive to the party dynamic. So be sure to keep that in mind. Also, your character can conflict with ideals with the your party or another party character, but cannot be antagonistic or combative, which means if you create a character that's like, I hate my party and I want them to die, so I'm going to go ahead and give them misfortune. No. You all are going to need to work together if you are to survive through Barovia, and especially with the hardcore modifiers that we will be building. into this, you're going to want to make sure that you guys are playing for the same team. So, with all of those disclaimers added, Crowned. In your features on your token, you should see a dice that says race roll. Oh, and one final note. You are only allowed to roll these dice when I ask you to roll these dice. If you jump ahead the character creation, for example, and I didn't ask you to roll the dice, we cannot take the roll. So just so everyone is aware of that, I'll tell you what dice to roll, and then you will roll it. So, with all of that said, Crowned, if you would be so kind, let's find out your origins, shall we? Go ahead and roll the race dice. Okay. That's an other formula. Go ahead and click that. Oh. You are an Asmar. So you are, you've got a little bit of celestial blood in you.
Very good for Strahd so far.
Yeah, so far so good. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and look this up real quick. This will be a legacy race. Oh, and also, for those that are curious, for the hardcore setting, the material that we are using is all the material that has been released up to the point of Curse of Strahd's release date, which means Player's Handbook, DM's Guide, and the Sword Coast Adventure book. So that is the only... Oh, and of course, the Curse of Strahd book itself. So that is the only sort of character we've got so far. So give me one quick second. I gotta open the book.
I assume this is the Asmar from Volo's Guide to Monsters?
No, this is the Asmar from the DM's Guide.
Oh, from the oh my god. Okay.
So I'm just trying to see here, creating new character options. I have to find which there it is. The example, specifically the example. So you will have the following additions added to your character sheet, which I will add to your character sheet now. You receive a +1 to wisdom. So you will get a actually, I'll make note of this and then we'll add that later. But you get a +1 wisdom and a +2 to charisma. In addition to that, you get dark vision. Very nice. You have resistance, necrotic, and radiant damage. You know the light. You know the light cantrip. At 3rd level, you gain the ability to cast Lesser Restoration. Very good in this area. And finally, at 5th level, you have the ability to cast Daylight. You can do each of these once per long rest. So very huge stuff there.
Resistance is really big. However, if it does 25 points of damage, I still explode.
Yes, that is correct. You are correct there. So we've done the race roll for you. You will be an Asmar. Okay, so let me pull up my documents here. Very good. And I think we're jumping immediately into ability score rolls. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's time. All right, Crowned, if you would be so kind, give me a roll on the strength stat roll dice. 11. Not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Go ahead and give me a dexterity roll, please. Okay, a 14. Honestly, this is shaping up to be pretty nice. This is a good start for you. But where we make it or we break it. Constitution, please. Okay.
I'll take it above
middling. Okay.
These are very good rolls so far. Oh my gosh. Okay. Intelligence, please.
Oh boy.
Holy shit, Crowned. Okay. Wisdom, and we will be adding a 1 to this dice. All right.
Not
Thank
a
God.
cleric.
Thank God. 9 wisdom. Yeah, not a cleric, but I think you have a couple of options. Charisma, please. Okay, 15 on your charisma.
Ooh, rogue or sorcerer is what it's looking like.
Okay, dokie. Very good. So next, we will be selecting your background. The background roles have been expanded up to this point. So go ahead and give me the background roll dice. What the? Oh, did you roll a 20?
I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I placed on the damage dice. That's why. Ooh, your background is an inheritor. Let me see what that's about. All right. Inheritor. Your background. You're the heir of something of great value, not mere coin or wealth, but an object that has been entrusted to you and you alone. Your inheritance may have come directly to you from a member of your family by right of birth, or it could have been left to you by a friend, a mentor, a teacher, or someone else important in your life. The revelation of your inheritance changed your life and might have set you on the path of adventure, but it could also come with many dangers, including those who covet your gift and want to take it from you by force if need be. So what I need from you now, you immediately get the survival skill proficiency, and then I need you to choose one additional skill proficiency: Arcana, History, or Religion.
We'll take. I guess we'll take our.
Say that again? Oh, you didn't say it.
We'll take history.
All right. You gain tool proficiency with a gaming set or musical instrument of your choice. What would you like to pick? You can also choose just a category for now if you'd like to look at the specific tools.
I don't know why I completely forgot about Bard. We'll just go Bard.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're gonna...
I'll take a musical instrument proficiency.
Okay.
I'll take a lyre.
All right. Sorry, I typed liar like L-I.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't a truther.
All right. Language. You get to choose an additional language. What would you like to pick?
As a DMG ASMR, do I get Celestial?
Give me 1 second. Yes. You can read and write Common and Celestial as a Asmer.
Okay. I'll take Elvish then.
All right. Elvish will be your additional, so you will know Common, Celestial, and Elvish. Very good. Okie dokie. Please roll a 1d8. All right. Apparently, your inheritance is an arcane book or formulary. We're just going to say arcane book. Some sort of strange tome is in your possession. You also have a set of traveler's clothes. The tool you chose from the background's tool proficiency, so a lyre. And you are starting with 15 gold pieces, not including, of course, your starting wealth. But first, let's begin with your class. So you said you're going Bard?
Yeah, Bard sounds like a fun choice.
Okay, which means you will have 9 hit points starting. And then finally, I will give you the Bard starting gold piece. feature. So go ahead and roll that now. God damn. So that you are starting with 135 gold pieces. Let me check if there's anything else. So with the 135 gold pieces, what I'm going to need from you, Crowned, you are free to purchase anything you'd like within the player's handbook. That includes making sure you're including weapons, armor, rations, water. If you do not buy your rations or your water, then you are going to be starting this campaign with exhaustion, as you have not been eating as you travel through these forests. So 135 gold pieces that you get to spend on whatever you'd like. You do not need to worry about encumbrance this time. But I do ask that you buy things within reason. For example, if you decide to buy something that is a metric ton, and I don't believe your character would be able to carry it, you will not be able to purchase it. And I will leave that to your judgment to figure out. Yeah, make sure that you get everything that you need. And now it is time for your random trinket. So along with any of the items that you may have gathered, that you may have gained from your background, as well as any items that you purchased, you have come into possession of a strange trinket. This trinket counts as a common magic item. While you are tuned to this magic item, and you complete a long rest, at level 1, you will be given 10 temporary hit points. This will give you a slight edge for being lower level and prevent you from the one-shot country. But you still may be possible to hit that one shot, and also temporary hit points are not regained. At level 2, if you are still attuned to this trinket, that bonus lowers to 5 temporary hit points. And at level 3, the magic will leave the trinket, making it so that you gain no temporary hit points upon a long rest. So, for your trinket, give me one moment, please. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. I need to remember where I had found this. Where did we put this? Where did this go? Okay. Scrolling. Apologies, 1 second. I have to remember where this was again. Okay. Oh. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Ah, here we are. All right, Crowned. Give me a 1d100 roll, please. A 46. You have the wooden hand of a notorious pirate.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
Where'd you get that, bud?
Yeah, where'd you get that, bud? Make sure you include that. Oh my gosh. People are saying it's Brian's hand from Block.
That was my first thought.
Oh no.
Wait, wasn't Brian a pirate?
Yeah, Brian was a pirate, and Brian
lost his hand?
did lose his hand. Yes. Oh my God, I'd be okay with that if you want a little tie-in. All right. Well, Crowned. Here, I'm gonna add this to your notes real fast. Boop, boop, boop.
Quick question.
Yes.
Xanathar's Guide.
No.
Understood.
Yes, the only books you have access to are the Player's Handbook, and if there are any items in the Sword Coast Adventures Guide, which I don't believe there is, but there might be that I don't know of. But those, yeah, we only accept books up to the publication of the adventure, and Curse of Strahd was published pretty early on in D&D 5e's life cycle. Okay, Well, all things considered, Crowned, this is not a bad character.
Not at all.
It could have been real bad for you. So you are a trust fund bard. It's absolutely wonderful. And yes. Okay. I suppose I do need to ask, will you be keeping this character?
Yes, I'll be keeping this character.
Wonderful. Okay. Hi, Junie.
Hi.
It is time, my friend.
I'm chomping at the bit. I'm ready to go.
I know you are. All right, let me go ahead. While Crown's working on his character, I'm going to make sure I've got a couple of features for you.
I'm frothing.
All right. Junie, let's find out your origins. Please roll the race die.
Wow.
You're going to have to roll and then press other formula because I guess the D&D thing did that. 14.
14.
I'm
a deep gnome.
Very good. Or a, which I'm not going to be able to say.
Sverfmeblin.
A Sverfmeblin. Oh, okay.
The only good gnome, by the way.
Ah, there it is.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take Kron's approval for that. Okay.
All right. So, let me bust open another book because that's just how I flow. Let's see. Loading. Here we go. So, in gnomes, you will have gained the following. Or the deep gnome. Okay, and then I gotta... Gnomes got me going all over the place. All right.
Yeah. Fuck
so,
gnomes.
Yeah. All right, so for your gnome... Okay, so no matter what, you will have an intelligence of +2. Your walking speed is 25 feet. You have dark vision. So far, so good.
Yay!
You have gnome cunning, which means you have an advantage. This is actually really good on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws versus magic. You
okay.
You also know common and gnomish. From your deep gnome side, you gain a +1 to dexterity. Your dark vision has improved now to 120 feet. Instead of the 60 feet, you start with the gnome.
Sheesh. Okay.
You have advantage. On dexterity stealth checks while hiding in rocky terrain.
Okay, cool.
And you now also know undercommon. Undercommon and gnomish. Okay. If you would like in the future, there is a deep gnome feat that you can take. And we'll go into how to take feats later. Yeah, you won't be able to take it now.
Okay, sure.
But it essentially is deep gnome magic in case you do decide to go that route. Okay, so far, I mean, we just rolled our race.
That's a good spread. Yeah. We'll see. I can still turn this one into a real stinker.
Yeah, I know. You're really chomping at the bit to make a nice little stinker character. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna roll is your strength. So please do a strength stat roll. Might ask, and then press other formula after you roll it.
I'm going in.
A 6 strength.
That's
Yummy.
Okay. You are free to do the 3d6 rolls as well if that works. Oh, I see. You just clicked it so fast. All right.
Yeah.
You're just good at this. Dexterity, please.
I was built for this. All right.
Okay. You've got an 11 dexterity. All right. Okay. This is where
we can still make a wizard. Or
this is
something.
this is where it's gonna make or break. Constitution, please.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Middling.
That's fine. That is a +1 to con, so you're getting a little extra hit points. Not bad. intelligence, please. You also have a bonus to your intelligence, so this would be a good thing to roll high on.
+2. It would be a good thing to roll high on. Let's.
A
the wizard.
17
The
intelligence.
wizard.
Junie, always wizard
I've
pills.
cooked another Tommy. Let's go.
Deep gnome Tommy. No, we're not going to put that evil out there.
Huge throbbing brain in this little deep gnome.
Deep Tommy.
Deep Tommy.
All right. Next up is wisdom, please. This guy is so oof.
Not so wise though.
Oof. All right, and then charisma.
Do they have the Riz?
They got
They got the Riz. Yeah.
All right, so far so good. We've got a 6 strength, an 11 dexterity, a 12 con, a 17 intelligence, an 8 wisdom, and a 12 charisma. Not bad at all. There's some stinkers in there, but you know you're balanced it up with some pretty good rolls.
We're all right.
All right, please roll your background dice.
Okay, we're going in. 11. A sailor.
Oh, the sailor returns.
A sailor, huh?
Everyone, I don't know what it is about sailors, but we seem to get a lot of them during hardcore. Okay, so let us read the sailor background. You sailed on a seagoing vessel for years. In that time, you faced down mighty storms, monsters of the deep, and those who wanted to sink your craft to the bottomless depths. Your first love is the distant line of the horizon, but the time has come to try your hand at something new. Discussing so you get to let me know what kind of ship, whether it was a merchant ship, naval ship, ship of discovery, pirate ship. You know, you can choose to be a pirate if you would like. Your skill proficiencies are pretty good. You have gained proficiency in athletics and perception.
Okay.
You are proficient with navigator's tools. You will be starting with a belaying pin, aka a club, 50 feet of silk rope, a lucky charm, such as a rabbit's foot or small stone with a hole in the center. Actually, no, we will be. I'm going to be rolling your trinkets. So let's see here. Go ahead and give me a 1d100 roll, please.
So if you choose pirate, then Crown stole your hand, and that's why you're here.
I like that. Yeah.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
You got a multicolored stone disc.
Ooh.
So include that in your backstory somehow. Common clothes. And you are starting with 10 gold pieces. So, taking another look here. Now we've got your background selected. What's the class gonna be?
You know, I'd be shooting myself in the foot if I went for anything other than wizard.
All right. You're embracing your wizardly background. And this time you won't have bonfire. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right. I've added the wizard starting GP to your character sheet. Go ahead and roll it, and we will add 10 to that amount.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh my God. Also loaded. 130
Holy
gold pieces.
moly.
Very good. Very good. So with your 130 gold pieces, you are free to purchase anything you'd like within the player's handbook or the Swords Coast Adventuring Guide. Be sure to include any weapons, armor. Make sure you're also including basic necessities such as food, water, bedrolls, that whole shebang bang. You don't have to worry about encumbrance. But make sure you buy things in reason. Okay. And then I think that wraps it up. Oh, nope, not yet. You also have, now that we've got your class, you got 7 hit points. That's pretty good. That's not bad. All right, I need this mysterious trinket that you have on your person. Give me a second. 1d100 roll, please. This will be your magic item trinket.
Oh, okay. Not the funny disc.
Not the funny disc, no.
Not the funny disc. 62.
A bouquet of funerary flowers that always looks and smells fresh.
Oh, that's lovely. Wow. Is my character a romantic, perhaps?
Maybe something to think about. Also,
think about it.
Yeah, while you guys are thinking about it, I will, after all the characters are created, I will be circling around to see if you have any ideas of what your characters are right now. But you can spend a couple of days to think about it if nothing's popping to mind. Okay, so, Junie, that wraps you up. Okay.
Yay!
So next, Kiwo, you are going to be our first player. I'm throwing you in on the deep end. Okay. You got this. Let me just add a couple of things to your character sheet. Okay. So Kiwo, with your token selected, I believe it'll be in the bottom left corner. You should see a little hotbar. It says inventory, features, spells, attributes, effects, conditions, utility. Do you see that?
I see. No.
Okay. Do you see hotbar anywhere with the is your token selected first of all?
Yes, I have. I mean, I clicked on it.
Okay. Do you see a hotbar? It could be. Sometimes it's in a random place for anyone.
Oh, it features a bit attributes, effects, utility.
Yep.
Yes, I see that now.
So it's all good. So mouse over features. You'll see you have a bunch of active features. Is that correct?
Yes, and I see.
Oh, okay. So this is going to take a couple of steps, but that's okay. We need to see where your origins are from. So there should be one called Race Roll. Go ahead and click that button. And with that button clicked, head over to your chat window. You will see an other formula box. Yep, there it is. See, you got this. You are a rock gnome. Party of
Yes.
Party of
Cool.
gnomes. Party of gnomes.
Let's
go. Gnome party. Yay.
I've decided worse than re-rolling. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
We're gonna be up to gnome good.
Gnome. We're gonna be up to.
I'm out too.
All right. So, with a rock gnome, give me 1 second, please. Rock. Oops. Rock gnome has the following. Okay. Which book is this? One moment, please. We got a lot of things to click through. Here we are. Wonderful. Okay, so same as before with your traits. Sorry, I'm just looking at things. Yep. Okay. Yes. So same as before, you are going to have a +2 to your intelligence. You're going to have a movement speed of 25 feet. You have dark vision 60 feet. You have Gnome's Cunning, which is advantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma, saving throws against magic. And you can speak and write Gnomish. So for your rock gnome background, your constitution improves by 1, which is very good. You have something called Artificer's Lore. Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technical devices, you can add twice your proficiency bonus. So you have expertise when it comes to those specific checks. And finally, you have Tinker. You have the proficiency with artisan's tools, Tinker's tools. Tinker's tools, which will allow you, with using these tools, you can spend 1 hour and 10 gold pieces worth of materials to construct a tiny clockwork device. The device ceases to function after 24 hours, and you are free to style this any way you want. However, you can create with this a clockwork toy, a fire starter, or a music box. So that is what your rock gnome background gives to you.
A music box. So Crowned and I are going to start a band. Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. This rock gnome waddles up to you, starts playing a music box, and it's like, yeah, I can do music too. Builds a music box. All right. Okay, now it is time to roll your ability scores. This will make or break your character. Please select the strength stat roll in your features. 11, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Next up is your dexterity, please. Another 11. So far, so good.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I totally forgot to ask. Junie, did you want to keep that character or did you want to re-roll it? Oh, Junie might be stepped away for now or muted. I'll wait till Junie comes back. She may decide to re-roll. So next up is your constitution. All right.
Going for the 11s.
That is an 11 constitution. All right. All right. So far, so good. Intelligence, please. An 11 intelligence.
Are you kidding me? Nice. Okay.
Very good.
11s across the board, baby. Ain't
Let's
no
go.
way. Wisdom, please. Okay, and we break the streak and charisma. Holy shit. Mid-gnome.
Mid-gnome. I'll take it.
Mid-gnome. You know what? That's not bad. It could have been a lot worse. Okay. So let's see what your background is. Go ahead and give me a roll in the background dice.
Which one is that?
Oh, so in features, it's called
there
background
it is.
roll. Yeah, it'll be the first button. Okay, it looks like you rolled a 24. You are an Utgard tribe member.
Ooh, Uthgard.
Uthgard tribe member. So let's read that
Ooh.
and learn.
I hope you like. I hope you like a very particular set of gods.
This is all. I get so confused with the numbers and the lore stuff, so I'm just like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just here to have a good time.
All right. So your background. Though you might have only recently arrived in civilized lands, you are no stranger to the values of cooperation and group effort when striving for supremacy. You learn these principles and much more as a member of the Uthgard tribe. Your people have always tried to hold on to the old ways. Tradition and taboo has kept the Uthgard strong, while the kingdoms of others have collapsed into chaos and ruin. But for the last few generations, some bands among the tribes were tempted to settle, make peace, trade, and even build towns. Perhaps this is why the Uthgar chose to raise up the totems among the people as living embodiments of their power. Perhaps they need a reminder of who they were or whence they came from. The chosen of Uthgar led bands back to the old ways, and most of your people abandoned the soft ways of civilization. Okay. So this will grant you the following proficiencies. Athletics and survival are going to be your proficiencies from your background. You may choose a musical instrument or a set of artisan's tools. What kind of, what do you want to be proficient in, a musical instrument or an artisan tools, or a set of artisan tools, Kiwo?
Oh,
You're already proficient in Tinker's tools.
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know, because the idea of just tormenting Crowned is
What the fuck?
like, playfully, just playfully, not in a grief kind of way. Hey, do you want to start a band?
Dear God.
All right, so I'll let you. We'll leave that up in the air for now. Something you can think
Okay,
about.
thank you.
You learn an additional language of your choice. So you already know Common and Gnomish. Any other languages you'd like to learn?
Oh, because I'm not really familiar with like this campaign at all, or
All right. Here, I'll give you a list of languages that you can think about. All right. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to copy this. Okay. This is something you can look at. I'm going to read them to you, and then you can free to change it later. But languages include that you don't know: Dwarvish, Elvish, Infernal, Celestial, Draconic, and those are the key.
Oh, Dwarf. I want to learn Dwarvish. Yeah.
Understood. That works pretty good. Dwarvish. Okay. So we've got Dwarvish down. Okay. And then finally, your equipment. You're starting with a hunting trap, a totemic token, or a set of tattoos. Would you like tribal tattoos or a totem token?
Tattoos? Hell yeah. This is so cool.
All right, so you're going to get marking of your loyalty to Uthgar and your tribal totem, a set of traveler's clothes, and a pouch. So tattoo, a traveler's clothes, and a pouch containing 10 gold pieces. Very good. Your feature, the Uthgard heritage. You have an excellent knowledge of not only your tribe's territory, but also the terrain and natural resources of the rest of the north. You're familiar enough with any wilderness area that you find twice as much food and water as you normally would when you were foraged there. Additionally, you can call upon the hospitality of your people, and those folk allied with your tribe. Here's the problem, though. This feature will not work here in this haunted forest that you're at, unfortunately. So you have been
far from the savage frontier.
You have been given, you are out of your element and out of your time, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's fine.
Yep.
Do we know that though? Because you know what, I will just blag it.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
You are, I mean, you are free to lie to the rest of your party, but as far as you're concerned, you're going, I don't know what any of this is, and I don't know where the fuck I am. So yes, you are absolutely free to do that.
Perfect.
Okay, so with your very mid-gnome rolls, I feel like you could be pretty much anything you want. So what class would you like to be? Currently, we have a wizard, unless Junie would like to re-roll her character.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
This one.
Okay, awesome. So we've got a bard and a wizard so far. Your background does suggest something a little more survival or martial based, but that doesn't mean you have to limit your class choices to that, though.
I think, well, because again, with the background, druid maybe.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I must let you know that druids in the hardcore system do have alternative wild shape rules that do nerf them a little bit. You will, when you wild shape, gain a set of bonus hit points that cannot exceed your maximum hit points. Once those temporary hit points are gone, you lose. You kind of drop back from the wild shape. So you are free to try other druids if you'd like, but those are the hardcore modifiers for druids. So with that said, would you like to keep being a druid, because there's also spellcasting options and different subclasses you can pick that don't rely on wild shape, but it's up to you.
Okay, if something that doesn't rely on wild shape would be cool. Sorry guys, I'm very new to this.
No, you're good. You're good.
Take your time.
You're good. Yeah, I just want to make sure you are aware of everything when it comes to that. So you can still be a druid. It's just wild shape. Your wild shape will be a little more nerfed than typical druids are.
Because I'm happy with the character. I'm fine being a mid-gnome. I'm fine. It's just that what would be best. So
Druid's still a solid shot. Yeah. It's whatever you would like to be. You can also be, if you're looking more for spell casting and not wild shapes, you can still be a cleric and just, say that it's sort of like a tribal cleric a little bit. Doesn't have to be you know, the divine light and things like that, you can sort of mold your class into what you'd like it to be. So, yeah, what kind of class what's your knee-jerk reaction when it comes to classes?
Probably like it's gonna probably be druid. I'm gonna stick with it. If there's like subclasses and stuff or anything,
absolutely.
Then I'll have fun with that.
Absolutely.
I like the nature theme. I want to run with it.
Thumbs up. Okay, very good. All right. Oh, also, I'm sorry. Your wild shape does persist until you drop to 0 hit points. So it gives you a temporary hit point buff. If you drop to 0 hit points, you fall unconscious, but you don't revert back. You don't revert back into your form with the hit points you left it. Instead, you will fall unconscious. So this kind of gives you different options of what to do with your wild shape. You just don't have as many hit points as the beginning there. So, all right. So we got druid there. Okay, so next up, we are going to. Let me drop into your inventory now. The Druid starting GP. So you already are starting with 10 gold pieces. I've added it to your features. So mouse over your features. You should see Druid starting GP and go ahead and press that. Okay, not bad. So you will actually be starting with 70 gold pieces. So just as before, you're free to look into the player's handbook or the Sword Coast Adventures Guide. Free to purchase your weapons and armor. Make sure that you're also purchasing basic necessities as rations, water skins, bedding, things of that nature. You don't have to worry about encumbrance, but make sure that the armor and weapons that you purchase, you are proficient with. And yeah, you're purchasing things within reason that your character should be able to carry. Okie dokie. So there's that. And then next up, your hit points, you will be starting with a total of 8 HP. And then finally, your trinket. Go ahead and give me a 1d100, please.
How do is it just like slash?
Yes, slash roll space 1d100 and then hit enter. Perfect. All right, 89. Ooh, you have in your possession a vial of dragon blood.
Oh.
Yummy.
Yeah. So, something to develop your character around a little bit. Something to think about. Okay. So that, yeah, that wraps up your character. Would you like to keep this character, Kiwo, or would you like to re-roll a new one?
I'm not a coward. I'm keeping it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Next up is Woops.
Hi.
Hi. Let me go ahead and drag a couple of dice to your character sheet. Okay. So, Whoops. With your token selected, there should be a hotbar somewhere around your screen with inventory, features, spells, attributes, effects, and conditions utility.
I see it, sir.
Excellent. Mouse over features, and we will first begin with your race. And click the race roll button.
Here I go.
Okay, and then click the other formula button in the chat box.
Okay.
That is a deep gnome.
For fuck's sake.
What in the god? What's going on?
I quit.
What's happening?
Crowd's like, I'm gonna kill myself if I'm a gnome, and I'm like, you're not a gnome, but everyone else is. Hee hee. Deep gnomes get +2 intelligence, +1 dex, 25 movement speed, dark vision 120 feet. Gnome cunning adventure on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throw versus magic. Advantage on dexterity saving throws, hiding rock terrain, You know, common, undercommon, and gnomish. Yeah, this is the real Curse of Strahd right here.
It's like a really bootleg Snow White. Like.
You're my best friend. Fuck! All right. It is time. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I was trying to edit my character sheet. Ignore.
Judy breaks her leg. Okay. Let us begin. Let us do your strength roll, please. Whoops.
Okay.
And then
Other formula.
6. Awesome. We're beginning strong. Dexterity, please. Is this it?
Dexterity.
Yes.
Nice.
That's a 10 dexterity. Very good.
Nice.
Constitution, please. This will make or break you. All right. 12's really good. Is pretty good. Intelligence. We'll be adding a +2 to this roll.
Okay.
Motherfucker's got an 18.
What the fuck? Huh? What?
18
What?
baby.
No, wait.
The wizard is here. The real wizard.
Out of the way.
Wait, shit!
Wizard.
I fall, I trip, I fall over in the dirt.
Fucking game I play, I just turn into the crazy wizard, man.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Judy might be re-rolling her character. Wait a minute. Wisdom, please. Oh my god. A 13 wisdom. And then your charisma.
The Riz.
The Riz. Let's see that Riz. Where did it all go?
Oh my god!
Yes.
Jesus Christ!
Our first 3 in a hardcore campaign.
You're like a cockroach.
Go, dude.
What the fuck is that?
What the hell?
That's amazing. Holy shit.
That's
Oh,
real good.
fuck, man. All right. Okay. I like what you're an actual fucking gremlin. That is exactly it. Hold on. I have to check something. Someone dropped me a table of like what do certain ability scores mean, and I gotta know what a 3 charisma means. I just gotta know. Let's see here.
I think you're just repulsive.
Yeah,
Like-
I think it's hard to look at me.
Yeah.
He's the more powerful wizard, but everyone prefers Junie.
Well, I might be re-rolling.
You might, yeah. Everyone is free. Oh yeah, I'll have to look it up and figure out where that table is because someone only linked the for intelligence. So it's yeah, no Riz whatsoever. That's okay though. Next up, we are going to figure out your background. So go ahead and roll on the background dice, please. It'll be the first one in your
okay.
feature. And then click other formula.
Why does it say damage?
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey man, don't worry. Oh, sorry, don't click. Yeah, click damage.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that one apparently is just a 1d18.
normal?
Yep.
okay.
21. You are a Knight of the Order.
Awesome.
God, he's got so much riz. Everyone's like,
You're
what?
knighted?
Yeah.
This guy rules.
This is the best gnome. Knight of the Order. You belong to an order of knights who have sworn oaths to achieve a certain goal. The nature of this goal depends on the order you serve, but in your eyes, it is without question a vital and honorable endeavor. Faerun has a wide variety of knightly orders, all of which have a similar outlook concerning their actions and responsibilities. Though the term knight conjures ideas of mounted, heavily armored warriors of noble blood, most knight orders in Faerun don't restrict their memberships to such individuals. The goals and philosophies of the order are more important than the gear and fighting style of its members, and so most of these orders aren't limited to fighting types, but are open to all sorts of folk who are willing to battle and die for the order's cause. The Knights Order of Faerun, sidebar, blah, 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 blah. Okay, very cool. All right, so motherfucker has proficiency in persuasion.
Yep.
So that is a -4 to your persuasion checks, bud. Very cool. You may also choose between one of the following: Arcana, History, Nature, or Religion.
I'm gonna do religion.
Understood. You gain a tool proficiency with a gaming set or music instrument of your choice. Do you have one off the top of your head you're interested in?
Did you say a gaming set?
That is correct.
Please enlighten me on what gaming set means.
If you are proficient with a set of dice and you go into town and go, hey, we should roll some dice, and you wanna gamble a little bit, and then I have you make a check to see how sneaky you are with that gaming set. Or
yeah, I'm doing that.
All right, you're doing dice? Is that what you're doing? All right, understood.
Wait, no, can I do a deck of cards instead?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Okay, so you already know Common, Undercommon, and Gnomish. You may choose an additional language.
It's gotta be Infernal, Brett.
Okay, understood. It absolutely has to be. It's gotta be
It literally
Infernal.
has to be Infernal.
Understood. Yeah, you definitely made a Faustian Barkid. If you're a 3 charisma knight of the realm, you definitely have been talking to some fucking demons, dude. All right. So a set of traveler's clothes, a signet, a banner or seal representing your place and rank of order, or rank in the order, and a pouch of 10 gold pieces. Your feature is a knightly regard. You receive shelter and succor from members of your knightly order and those who are sympathetic to its aims. If your order is a religious one, you can gain aid from temples and other religious communities of your deity. Knights of civic orders can get help from the community, whether a lone settlement or a great nation that they serve, and knights of philosophical orders can find help from those they have aided in pursuit of their ideals and those who have shared their ideals. This help comes in the form of shelter and meals and healing when appropriate, as well as orderly, occasionally risky assistance, such as a band of local citizens rallying to aid a sorely pressed knight in a fight, or those who support the order helping to smuggle a knight out of town when he or she is being hunted unjustly. Here are the 3 knight orders that you can choose from. I will also, looks around, whispers to you, you can also choose to be a ex-knight of these orders as well. So you will still have the knight benefits. You can still tell people that you are a knight. But if you so wish, because your character seems to align with it, you can consider yourself excommunicated from these orders as well, if they match the story that you would like to create. Knights of the Unicorn, Knights of Myth Draenor, or Knights of the Silver Chalice. These are the 3 knight orders that you will typically find around there. You are free to peruse those as you see fit. Give me one.
Are you linking them somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna link them.
Okay. Right off the bat, do any of them have a leader named Carl?
No, but I'm sure you would have had a Carl. There, we could absolutely make an NPC named Carl. That would have been a higher ranking in any of those.
Yes.
If you'd so wish. Excellent.
Yep.
I will link this. I'll link this here. So those are your knight orders, and I'll link everyone's character bonuses and stuff like that. All right.
I have a couple real quick questions.
Yes.
Are we doing the half rations thing that we did from Vandover?
Yes. So a ration can keep you fed for 2 days. So instead of having to track every 2 days or eating food, you can do, we do half rations. So if you buy 10 rations, that means you get 20 half rations, and a half ration will keep you fed all day.
And are we doing the encumbrance like we did from Vandover?
No, we are not doing encumbrance. That, in my, in my mind, it wasn't super fun, and it led to a lot of downtime wasted. So we're just using common sense with encumbrance. If you get something and I go, I don't think you can carry that, then I'll go ahead and check the encumbrance numbers.
Understood.
So yeah, you don't have to worry about encumbrance. Okay. If you do have if you would like to have a mount, you are free to purchase that, but keep in mind, that is an animal that you are going to be carrying around, and if that animal dies, that animal is dead. So keep that in mind. But also, if you have a horse and you're fucking hungry, I guess you could kill it and make some food, So it kind of works. All right. I am all about Whoops' character right now.
Oh yeah, I have his name already.
What's his name?
Scrungle.
Scrungle?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Sir Scrungle?
Yes.
Very good. All right. So next up, we go ahead and pick your class.
I actually already have character art for him.
Fucking sick.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This was literally my pawn in Dragon's Dogma that I just
Hell
rolled, by the way.
yeah.
Wow.
Like 1 for 1.
Do me a favor, get that art to me, and I will forward it over to Bird so he can make your reaction images. And then we'll maybe we will have Scrungle. Whoever's art gets done first. By the way, no one has to commission the art. We'll handle that over on our side, so don't worry about that. What we do is we have our resident artist Birdwinar, who handles all of our reaction images, make your character art. You are free to make your own character art, but I must give you a heads up that since this is a meat grinder campaign, your character might not survive long enough to benefit the cost of getting your own art. So just FYI, just so you guys got a heads up there. What class is Scrungle gonna be?
Wizard.
Understood.
Specifically, Blade Singer.
Okay. I don't know.
Can I do that?
No, I don't think you can because it is not in it's not in the list. Wizards, the only options wizards have are schools of magic up to this point. Because all the other books aren't allowed. It's just Player's Handbook and the Sword Coast Adventure Guide. So, but you're also level 1, so I don't think you pick a subclass yet.
Okay.
Okay, so we've done that. You said you are going to be a wizard.
Yes.
Very good. Let me give you the wizard starting GP. All right, go ahead and roll that wizard starting GP, and let's see how much money you're starting with. Oh, everyone's loaded.
We're rich.
130 gold pieces. So feel free to use this to buy your arms and armaments. Make sure you are including rations, water skins, bedrolls, and etc. If you do not include those, you will not be able to keep yourself fed or thirsted upon. You do not have to worry about encumbrance, but make sure you're purchasing things within reason. If you buy things that look like they would over encumber you, I will do a strength check. And also keep in mind for you, Scrungle, you got a 6 strength, so I'm probably going to be checking a few things that you're going to be purchasing for yourself to see if you can even carry it. Yes.
Where are we doing that on Foundry?
You are, if you would like to do it on your own, in the upper right corner, you should see a book with a little @ symbol. Should be next to some cogs. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, click that. And then you can make your character in D&D Beyond, and I'll import it in if you'd like. If you want to do it through Foundry, you can do that as well. If you'd like to do a character offsite, you can also do that. And then I also am happy to import any sheet you work on into Foundry for you, so you don't have to worry about all that. Sound good?
Okay.
Yeah, but if you'd like to do it from there, the D&D SRD content is the folder that you want to go, character features and all that stuff. But just as a friendly reminder, you only have access to the Player's Handbook and the Sword Coast Adventures Guide when it comes to purchasing things for your character. So, yes. All right. Finally, for you... your maximum health. You got 7 hit points. That ain't bad. And now it is time to roll your random magical trinkets. 1d100, please. Whoops.
Okay.
An alabaster mask. That is your trinket.
Why
Thank
is he so
God.
Cool? It's not fair. It's not fair.
Why is he
No,
so
the
cool?
thing is, I'm not cool. That's like the whole character.
That's what makes you cool, dude, is the fact that you're not cool. God.
Yeah, you're free.
You're free.
Brett, are you writing all these stats down? And
I am,
stuff, by the way?
yeah.
Okay, because I haven't been writing it down at all.
No, I'm writing it down for you. Nothing to worry about. Okay. All right. Next up,
I have 10 gold to
Surefour.
throw at somebody if they.
Yeah, we'll circle around with gold exchanges. All right. So sure, formally drag a couple of things onto your character sheet. Ooh, is this gonna be an all-gnome party? All right.
No.
In your active abilities, go ahead and roll your race roll, please. Let's see what you got. A 3. Oh,
Dwargar.
a Dwargar, a deep dwarf. Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god, that means everyone in the party has dark vision.
Yep.
Yay.
Let's fucking go. Guys don't need light. That's wonderful. Okie dokie, schmokey. Let's go ahead and take a look at you, shall we? Crowned, you are the tallest character, though.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, bud?
Oh, I reached that for us, mate.
That's cool. Nah, I'm Gucci.
I'm good. All right, so you have got a +2 Constitution. Your base movement speed is 25 feet. Almost everyone in the party has a 25 feet movement speed. You guys slow as fuck. Dark vision 60 feet. You have Dwarven Resilience, which gives you saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage. That's pretty cool.
That's good. I bet there's a lot of poison in a cursed campaign.
I would hope so and think so. You have proficiency with battle axes, hand axes, light hammer, and war hammers, no matter what class you pick. You have proficiency in artisan's tools of your choice. I will let you choose now between the smith's tools, the brewer's supplies, or the mason's tools. Which one are you most interested in?
Probably the smith tools. I don't think I'm gonna make a bunch of alcohol.
Okie dokie. You also have stone cunning. Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal proficiency bonus.
Actually, can I just make it true RNG and just roll on those two?
On what? Oh, on the dice?
That's tools.
Yeah, 1d3, please, and I'll let you know.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me too, man. Smith's tools.
We got it anyways.
Your languages are Common and Dwarvish. Okay. So for the Dwargar, you get a +1 strength. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Strength +1. Your dark vision has improved out to 120 feet now. You now know Undercommon. With your other languages that you know. You now have Dwargar Resilience. You have advantage on saving throws against illusions and against being charmed or paralyzed. That's fucking incredible. In a game that you're probably going to deal with a lot of charms and paralysis.
Yay!
Hey, my boy knows magic. You've got Dwargar magic. You can cast the enlarge reduce spell on yourself once with this trait, using only the spell's enlarge option. So you can become large. That's
Or small.
No, you only become yeah. So it's stated that you know the spell, but you could only use the enlarge option.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is at 3rd level, by the way, so you don't get this right now. At 5th level, you gain the invisibility spell.
Cool.
You don't need material components for either spell. You can cast them while you're in direct. You cannot cast them while in direct sunlight. And that is because you have sunlight sensitivity. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight when you or the target of your attack is in the sun. It doesn't,
guys.
It doesn't get very sunny here in Barovia, so you might be. Hey, man, you might be pretty
good. We're in a
good.
dark, spooky forest.
I am. It is incredible to me that I had to double check. Deep gnomes do not get sunlight sensitivity, but deep dwarves do. So that is fascinating to me. All right. So all in all, hey, that ain't bad. Dex, con,
Good.
int, whiz, and charisma. All right. So next up, please give me a strength. Go ahead and do your strength ability score roll. We'll be adding 1 to this.
What about the background?
The background is after
last,
okay. Yeah, that's after the ability scores.
Strength.
This is how you're born. And then click other formula. Perfect. So a 9 strength. Next up, dexterity. 8 dexterity.
I'm a low roller.
Super cool, dude. Constitution.
It's gonna be lowest.
This is +2. A 12 to Constitution. So far, no shitty Constitution rolls. That's really good. Intelligence, please. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I told you I'm a low roller.
Dude, this is bad.
Wisdom,
Holy
please. Yeah, wisdom, please.
It's not getting any higher.
Hang on.
13.
Okay.
And charisma.
See?
Oh.
I'm a low roller.
A 9, an 8, a 12, a 5, a 13, and a 7. So
Remember, I always low roll.
So, at this point, I will ask you, do you want to keep this character or do you want to try again from the beginning?
I don't think it's gonna get any better if I just make a new one. I think I'm just gonna low roll again.
Okay, that is entirely up to you. So you want to keep this character and see where it goes?
We might as well remake. Fuck it.
Oh, you're gonna remake? All right.
Fuck it.
All right.
Let's find out what we get.
All right. So we're starting again now. Keep in mind, this is no matter what happens now. You have to accept this character. So if it's worse,
surely it can't get worse.
If it's worse than the last one, then there it is. All right, chat is chomping at the bit for Gnome. Go ahead and give me your race roll, please.
We go again.
We go again. A 1. You are.
Hey, I still got a dwarf.
That's not bad. You are. You get to choose between Hill Dwarf or Gold Dwarf. They have the same stats.
Oh, they're just the same stats, just whatever I identify with?
Yep.
I'll give you a gold dwarf.
Hell yeah. All right. Gold dwarf. Okay. So, once again, your constitution is a +2. Your speed is 25 feet. You have dark vision, 60 feet. You have Dwarven Resilience, advantage on saving throws against poison and being poisoned, poison damage and being poisoned. You have proficiency with battle axes, hand axes, light hammers, and war hammers, no matter what class you choose. Roll a 1d3 for your tools, please. This time, you are proficient with Mason's tools. You get Stone Cunning. Rock and stone, brother. And you've got common and dwarvish. For Hilldorf, let's see here. Your wisdom is improved by 1, and you get dwarven toughness, which means you get an additional bonus hit point per level.
Is that the same for Gold Dwarf?
That is correct. Or Gold Dwarf, yeah. So Hail Dwarf, Gold Dwarf, they're the same. So yeah, you get Dwarven Toughness, so you get bonus hit points, which is very good. Now we're going to see how fucking cursed you actually are. Go ahead and give me a strength roll, please.
Okay.
Hey, that's better.
Looking better.
13 strength. Dexterity, please. Okay.
Not in the negatives yet.
All right, give me Constitution. This gets a +2 bonus. Is he going to be the tank? Motherfucker's going to be the tank. 16 Constitution. That means every level up, you will always get a bonus of 4 hit points. So very good stuff. Intelligence, please. Not very smart. That's okay.
Holy fuck.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please. 13. You have a 14 wisdom. Got a couple of options for that. And then finally, charisma. Okay.
Okay, better this time.
That is a lot better than your last one. I'm going to be real with you. That is a lot better than last time. So very good for you. Okay. Next up is going to be your background, please.
Haunted one.
Uh-oh.
Holy
so you so hey man, you got the only background exclusive to Curse of Strahd. So
Oh, baby.
oh yes, very good. The haunted one. You are haunted by something so terrible that you dare not speak of it. You've tried to bury it and run away from it, but to no avail. Whatever this thing is that haunts you can't be slain with a sword or banished with a spell. It might come to you as a shadow on the wall, a blood-curdling nightmare, a memory that refuses to die, or a demonic whisper in the dark. The burden has taken its toll, isolating you from most people and making you question your sanity. You must find a way to overcome it before it destroys you. And don't worry, because this is a hardcore game, I'm absolutely gonna fuck with you with this background, including making saves and things like that for shit. So, well, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time with this. All right. Do me a favor and choose two squills. Jesus fuck. Choose two skills: Arcana, Investigation, Religion, or Survival.
Arcana, Investigation, Religion, or Survival?
Correct. These are your skills that you get for your background.
Probably Investigation.
All right.
And if I'm haunted, I guess Religion.
All right. Okay, so you, along with Common and Dwarvish.
Wait, I fucked up. What if I just roll it again?
Yeah, you can roll it again. Give me a 1d4. A 3, so that is Religion. Roll again.
Okay, and rolled again.
And Arcana. There you go.
Yeah, we got one of them.
Yeah. Languages. You get to choose 2 bonus languages between Abyssal, Celestial, Deep Speech, Draconic, Infernal, Primordial, Sylvan, or Undercommon.
What's the roll on that?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1d8, please. So we've got Sylvan and Abyssal.
Yippee! I talk to demons.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, what if I roll my class?
Don't hold on 1 second. You're free to do that if you want to really just fuck with yourself. So a monster.
I'm already fucking haunted.
Yeah. So you got a Monster Hunter's pack. This includes a chest, a crowbar, a hammer, 3 wooden stakes.
Okay.
A holy symbol, a flask of holy water, a set of manacles, a steel mirror, a flask of oil, a tinderbox, and 3 torches.
Nice.
And 1 trinket of significant, special significance. And I'm going to need you to roll a 1d100 on that right now. A
67.
67. All right. A bronze finger trap sculpted with roaring tigers. This is your haunted trinket.
I'm haunted by a finger trap trinket.
You also receive a set of common clothes and how generous a silver piece. All right. So, you get to roll on another table, specifically your harrowing event. Prior to becoming an adventurer, your path in life is defined by 1 dark moment, 1 fateful decision, or 1 tragedy. Now you feel a darkness threatening to consume you, and you fear there may be no hope or escape. Choosing a harrowing event that haunts you, you will roll on the table. So I need a 1d10, and this will be built into your backstory. A 5. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
An Oni took your sibling 1 cold, dark night, and you were unable to stop it.
Well, it's a good thing I can speak with demons.
So, there you go. That's what happened. That's what
I'm
happened
getting
to you.
chased by an Oni I can't kill or talk about.
Yep. That is correct. You just kind of see the shadow of an Oni throughout Barovia. Oh, no. All right, so next is to select your class. Now, you can roll for your class. I do not recommend it personally, but if you do want to roll for your class, You can roll with a 1d12.
Let me see my stats. I got a...
I mean, honestly, as long as you don't roll wizard, I think you can pretty much
pretty
play
good, right?
anything. Yeah. The only thing is your dexterity's kind of shit, so ranged attacks are going to be a little meh. But honestly, everything else kind of works. So you are free to roll it if you'd like. But man, wizard would suck for you. Or you can choose a class.
Trying to look at my stats again, see what I got going.
Yeah. So your stats are... Oh, sorry. I will drop this in the chat. A 13 strength, a 10 dexterity, a 16 constitution, a 5 intelligence, a 14 wisdom, and 12 charisma.
I like a good barbarian or fighter.
I mean, also keep in mind that you are a gold dwarf, which means you get bonus hit points. You've got a rockin' constitution, and there are no tanks in the party yet.
Yeah, I don't think I can random if I want to save everyone from demise while also being chased by my Oni.
My hero demons.
I guess I could go... Barbarian's better for tanking, isn't it?
Yes. Rage makes it so that you take half damage from slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing sources, magical or non.
Might as well be a barbarian then.
Oh my god, that also gives you a shit ton of hit points. So if you are a barbarian, you start with maximum hit points.
And it matches my int, because I'm dumb.
You've got 16 hit points.
God damn.
That is really fucking good. And that also doesn't include the trinket that you get that gives you 10 temporary hit points. So you're sitting pretty at level 1. Let's just be real.
My trinket also gives me temp hit points?
Yes, so the trinket we've been rolling for everyone. Yeah, everyone gets a common magic item that you get to attune with that gives you 10 temporary hit points when you complete a long rest at level 1. At level 2, that temporary hit points drops to 5. And at level 3, the magic is gone. Essentially, is to kind of balance how shitty level 1 and level 2 can be and how dice dependent it is. So we're giving you a little bonus there. So very good stuff. All right, so you're going barbarian. Let me add the barbarian for you.
And I know how to use battle axes and great. Well, never mind. I get that anyway.
Yeah, you get that as a barbarian. Yeah. Okay. I've added barbarian starting GP. You already have a silver piece, so we will add. Yeah. Go ahead and do barbarian starting GP, please. Okay, not bad. 60 gold pieces. Everyone rolled pretty good. So your mission will be to purchase your weapons and armor. Make sure to include things for survival, such as rations, water skins, and bedrolls. You got a solid strength, so you're going to be pretty sturdy when it comes to carrying stuff. Just make sure you buy things responsibly. If you buy anything super heavy, I will do an encumbrance check. Yeah, you don't have any. So just so we're clear for everyone, you don't have starting gear. You have to purchase your starting gear. Okay. And make sure that you guys are eating and drink, got your foods, got your waters, got all that stuff. Okie dokie. So the next thing we are going to add is your random trinket outside of the haunted trinket that you had. So give me a 1d100, please, Surefour. I see. 14 on your person. Is an enormous scale, perhaps from a dragon.
Very cool. I'll eat it with the dragon blood.
Yes.
I'll just ask for it.
Okay. So we have rolled everyone's characters. So we're going to go through the top again. Crowned. Do you have an idea of the character that you'll be playing that maybe you can give a sneak peek to our audience? By the way, party members, if you don't have something thought up today, that's fine. You're free to say so, and then we'll introduce your character. We're going to be introducing all your characters again in session 1 anyways, but this way, this kind of gives the audience a chance to see where you're from. So, Crown, what Anything you've thought about your character so far?
I've been looking for at least something to serve as like a piece of inspiration art-wise. I've already rolled their background stuff. Very good aligned, just based off of rolls because I rolled their entire background. So if someone's in trouble, I'm always ready to lend help. Respect. People deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. I protect those who cannot protect themselves, and I'm convinced of the significance of my destiny and blind to my shortcomings and the risk of failure. He is a worshiper of Lathander.
Ooh.
He or she. I haven't decided on gender yet.
Okay. Sounds good. So you are keeping your character.
Indeed.
Junie.
Hi.
Now that we've circled around, will you be keeping your character or will you be re-rolling?
Back to the drawing board, real quick though.
Fuck yeah.
We're going back. I'm not going to be a second deep gnome wizard with slightly worse stats. I am not going to fucking do that.
All right.
I was also a wizard for most of the last hardcore campaign.
Yes,
so
you
we'll
were.
see what happens.
Yes,
yeah.
you were. Okay, so give me 1 quick second, please. I just have to
No problem.
delete this. I must disclose, even though you already know, this is your only time you get to re-roll. So no matter
Yes,
what
sir.
is chosen now, that is who you are, baby. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, goodbye, Deep Tommy. He's dead. He's dead.
Goodbye,
chat.
Deep Tommy. Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Gives him one more kiss on the head before he vanishes into the abyss.
Before he Spartan kicks him in a pit. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Okay. Let us begin with your race roll.
Ba-da-da-da,
Crown's
bum,
like,
bum, ba, ba,
less
ba, ba, not a gnome,
gnomes.
not a gnome, not a gnome, anything but a.
Oh,
Hey, you're a Gorgar.
yeah, you're a
Gorgar.
Gorgar.
Somebody
Nice.
above
Gorgar.
5 feet, please.
Why are we all small?
Hey, we all have dark vision. That's what matters.
Well, the dwarves are medium. You're just a little, you're a little stout
Okay,
guy.
sure, just a little stout one.
All right, so let me go over here. You get your Constitution is a +2. Your speed is 25 feet.
Yep.
You've got Dark Vision 60 feet. You've got You've got the Dwarven Resilience, which means you have advantage on saving throws against poison damage and being poisoned.
Yep.
You've got Dwarven Combat Proficiency, which means you proficiency in battle axes, hand axes, light hammers, and war hammers, no matter the class you choose.
Yeah.
1 second. You get tool proficiencies of one of the following tools: Smith's tools, brewer's supplies, or mason's tools. Which one would you like to pick?
Smith's tools.
Understood. Thank you very much. Boop. Okay. And you get stone cunning. Whenever you make intelligence history check related to the origin of stone work, you are considered proficient in the history skill. And add double your proficiency bonus. Cool. Okay. Okay. Constitution +2. Okay. And then finally, you can speak common and speak dwarven.
Okay.
From the, I'm saying this out loud because I'm writing it all down. From the not deep dwarf, you're a gray dwarf, the Duergar. You have a strength of +1. Your dark vision now becomes 120 feet, which is very cool. You can speak undercommon. You have advantage on saving throws against illusions and against being charmed and paralyzed, which is always awesome. You have Duergar magic. At level 3, you can cast Enlarge Reduce spell, but only the Enlarge option. And at level 5, you can cast the Invisibility spell. You cannot you cannot cast these spells while you were in sunlight, and that is because you've got sunlight sensitivity. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and on wisdom perception checks that rely on your sight when you or the target of your attack or whatever you're trying to perceive is in sunlight. So sun, bad, icky yucky, no good. All right, now, Smile.
Smiles.
It is time. Give me your strength roll. We will be adding a +1 to this roll.
Woohoo!
That is an 8 strength.
Okay.
Dexterity, please.
Dexterity.
That is a 7 dex.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Constitution, we'll be adding +2 to this roll. Uh-oh. 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 So
stinky.
Here's my stinker.
so you're starting. So you will have a -1 hit point penalty per level.
Okay.
Intelligence, please.
Holy fuck.
No.
That's fine. Hey, charisma,
You didn't want,
wisdom,
you don't want, yeah,
right?
you didn't want
You know?
int. Yeah, you didn't want int. I remember that. You know, you didn't want to be a wizard.
We didn't want to be a wizard. We were wise. We don't want to be an izzard. We want to be a rizzard.
Yeah, wisdom, please.
I could never.
It's over, dude.
It's not looking good. Wait, hold on. We can still swing a 16 Riz.
We can see your charisma. You might be the Rizzler. Let's see what you got.
Sorcerer?
Holy fuck, Junie. Jesus Christ.
My heart. My
Over.
fucking
You had one job.
heart.
I know.
So greedy. So greedy. Well, good news.
I
you're
wasn't even greedy.
you were like, I don't want to be the wizard again. We have a better wizard. That's all. Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Wait, hey, maybe you'll survive this. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Well, good news is you could pretty much be whoever the fuck you want because you suck all
it
around.
won't really make a difference. Yeah.
Please.
You gotta roll.
Warlock.
Roll for class.
Yeah. Or you can roll for class. That's true.
Oh my god, no! But what if No, I can't roll for class.
But first, I need you to roll for background.
Yeah.
And then yeah, okay.
Acolyte. Oh boy.
I'm here. I'm seeing.
What the fuck?
God, I love D&D so much.
Dungeon and Dragon. I love Dungeon and Dragon, dude. Holy shit.
You've spent your life in the service of a temple to a specific god or pantheon of gods. You act as an intermediary between the realm of the holy and the mortal world, performing sacred rites and offering sacrifices in order to conduct worshippers into the presence of the divine. You are not necessarily a cleric. Performing sacred rites is not the same thing as
Oh no, I
channeling
don't have the
divine
stats
power.
for that.
You don't have the stats for anything, bud. Choose a god, a pantheon of god, or some other quasi-divine being that you will worship. Honestly, cleric might be a good option for you, Junie.
That's what I was thinking as well. I
Yeah.
also can't name barely any gods off the top of my head, so
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
Just have to come back to it, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to choose one right now. You gain proficiencies in insight and religion. You get to choose 2 more languages. Hey, that's pretty neat.
Okay. What do gnome? I'll take gnome, and I'll take You said I undercommon already?
Yeah, you have undercommon because you're
Okay, yeah.
a Grey Dwarf.
Fuck it. Goblin.
Okay. Goblin. Goblin is undercommon, just FYI.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know. Elf.
Okay. Elvish.
Okay.
You know 5 languages. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Quite well read. You don't need to throw me a bone, Brett. Hey, don't you dare look down on me with pity. Don't you dare! I'm gonna rise up from this position I'm in.
Hell
You'll
yeah.
all see.
Hell yeah,
You'll
champ.
see.
Hell yeah, champ. I wipe a tear from my eye. It's tried so hard. A prayer book or prayer wheel?
What's a what? A wheel?
Yes, a prayer book or a prayer wheel. If you don't know what a
Yeah,
wheel
fuck it. Yeah, I don't know what a wheel is, but I'll take the prayer wheel.
Oh, okay. Sick. All right. I was like, yeah, you could choose book. 5 sticks of incense.
Okay.
I love that some fucking normal ass acolyte got lost in the forest and now has been whisked away to Barovia. This is good shit.
Literally just some guy.
Vestments, a set of common clothes. And oh my god, 15 gold pieces? That's a lot of money. Your feature is Shelter of the Faithful. As an acolyte, you command the respect of those who share your faith, but you can perform the religious ceremonies of your deity. You and your adventuring companions can expect to receive free healing and care at a temple, shrine, or other established presence of your faith, which means you will need to choose a god to worship. Though, you must provide any material components needed for spells. Those who share your religion will support you, but only you, at a modest lifestyle. You might also have ties to a specific temple dedicated dedicated to your chosen deity or pantheon, and you have residence there. No, you don't. You're lost. So we're gonna strike that paragraph out the record. Whee! All right. Okay. So, what's the class?
I'm swinging between either cleric or druid.
Okay.
I also consider just random rolling it because it's not like it's gonna make a difference.
Well, if you choose a healing class, keep in mind that you don't really need your ability modifiers
That's true.
too much when it comes to helping your others. But
in that case, I
don't
will
wanna,
be a healer.
Okay, I don't want to influence your decision though.
No. You are not. I'm gonna be a healer.
All
cleric.
right. Cleric sounds good.
Yep.
I do want to let you know that warlocks and wizards also have healing options in this hardcore game, but those comes at prices. So clerics can heal for free. Warlocks make a dark pact with whoever their pact is with, and they can do more powerful healing, but at the sacrifice of their health. And wizards can heal by quickly creating potions, so their healing costs money. So if, in case that changes your decision, you're free to do that. No, it doesn't. All right, cleric it is, and probably the best option with that 11 wisdom. So let us.
My highest stat.
Very good. All right. I will drop you the cleric starting GP. Surely you've got wealth. Go ahead and click that cleric starting GP, please. Okay. 145 gold pieces. Everyone is loaded. You guys have, damn. Like, honestly, between the 5 of you, you're sitting pretty on money.
Oh, we're stacked, yeah.
Yeah, you guys got like 600 or 700 gold pieces between all of you. That's great. Okie dokie. Taking another look at a thing. Select class, started wealth. Your hit points. You are going to have an amazing 7 HP because of your constitution penalty. And then finally, your nasty trinket. 1d100, please.
My nasty little trinket.
Your nasty little trinket.
Maybe this will save my character sheet. Maybe this will save me. 1d100.
Don't lie to yourself.
Sick. Nice,
dude.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Wait, have we got 67, 68, and 69 so far?
No, we do not.
I thought I rolled. No.
No, you're good. A crystal knob from a door. Nice. You're a little.
This is garbage.
You're a little weirdo. That's great. Yeah. I expect you to make an amazing character with this.
I'll fucking try, dude. I'll give it a good old college try.
Hell yeah. Okay. Kiwo, have you thought a little bit about your character? Or are you gonna need some more time?
I think. Well, I need to like dive into and like look up. I'm sticking with druid. I think I want to lean more into like the nature themed thing.
Of course.
I'm really bad with numbers. I like the roleplay side of D&D a lot.
No, that's totally cool. I'll just ask you to roll a dice, and if you need help, I'm sure your party is more than willing to assist you. So
perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna lean into the backstory of the Earthguard clan thing, druids, nature, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I'll give you a link to all that so you can learn that background as well while you're developing your character. So that'll be fun.
And I got cool tattoos.
Yes, you do.
Hell yeah.
Whoops,
I'm so hyped.
Whoops, I feel like your character's already the most fleshed out of everyone so far.
I'm like trying to figure out what I'm spending my stuff on.
Okay.
What books did you say we have access to again?
Player's Handbook and the Swords Coast Adventure Guide. And I'll make sure to link those after stream. Okay. So that way
you sure that Blade Singing isn't in Sword Coast Adventure Guide?
Actually, let me check. Maybe it is. So if I go into...
I want to do it so bad.
I know you do.
It's like the perfect chance for me to do it.
It's in Xanathar, or in Tasha's on page 76, and then in the Sword Coast on 141.
141. Let's see here. Classes for wizards. I'm going to see if there is... I apologize. Whoops. Yes, Blade Singing is in the Sword Coast Adventures Guide. So yes, you can become a Blade Singer.
Excellent.
Yes, very good, very good.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, because wizards subclasses suck. So, yes, blade singing, training war song, blade song, extra attack song, and defense song of victory. Yep, you get all that. It's there, baby. Enjoy. Yeah. So also when you're choosing subclasses, you are free to look at there are apparently a couple of options available to you in the Sword Coast Adventures Guide. So yeah. Congratulations.
Great. I'll try to make it to level 2.
Yeah. 1 second. I do need to check. Oh yeah. Also, yeah, chat. If there are like racial, if there are racial prerequisites, we will not be following those. So nothing to worry about. So people are like, but what about elf? And I'm like, fuck it. We're not doing that. Who cares? Yeah, exactly. So it's all good. Okie dokie. So yeah, Blade Singer. That's fucking sick. So yeah, you're gonna be. I mean, you're level 1 right now, so we'll have to get to the Blade Singer level first. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. So are you gonna be like still part of your knightly order, or are you gonna be an ex-knight?
Yes, I wanted to ask you about this again. If
please.
What does it come with again? There's a lot of exposition there. Did it come with
Oh, like what items it came with?
Yeah, like items or proficiencies or
yeah. Let me just drop this in the chat. Boop.
I think I'm gonna go with Mythdraenor.
Yeah, so I put all the stuff that I wrote for you over there in our chat, so you can go ahead and check that out.
What's an alabaster mask, by the way?
It's a mask made of stone. An alabaster, I think, is a type of stone or marble.
So it's literally just a mask?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep. Alabaster is, yes, a fine-grained massive gypsum that has been used for centuries for statuary, carvings, and other ornaments. It's normally is snow white and translucent, but can be artificially dyed. So there you go. Okay, so you got a JoJo mask, people are saying.
And I'm like trying to make this character on D&D Beyond right now. Are we gonna have character sheets on Foundry?
Yes, you are. That's what you're primarily going to use is your Foundry. So when you make
making those, or do you want us to do it?
I'll make it for you. I will. So whatever character sheet you make, drop it to me, and then I'll put it all into D&D Beyond for you.
Just for spells and stuff.
Yeah. I'll put it all into Foundry for you. Just keep in mind for spell selections, make sure you have to cross-reference the Player's Handbook and the Sword Adventures Guide, because we have accidentally used spells from other books before. Those are the only 2 books allowed, so if I do see spells from other books, I will remove them and ask you to choose other ones.
Yeah, I should probably tell D&D Beyond that we're only using those books.
Because 5e released some really cool spells that you do not have access to right now. So make sure you make sure you check that shit out. Okay, awesome. We'll learn more about your character later on as well. Surefour, do you have anything you'd like to talk about with your character?
You're gonna be dwarf. You're gonna be scared of his Oni demon that killed his sister, and he's just running away for his life and eventually gonna die because he can't sleep at night.
Surefour is going to be the one that survives from the party. I can see it constantly haunted by the Oni.
I think I bought everything I need. You can check my inventory if you want.
Cool. Yeah, I'll check. I'll check between the week, so we don't have to finalize that right now. Okay. So Junie re-rolled her character, Surefour re-rolled their character. Does anyone in this party wish to re-roll their character before we finalize things? I will take that as a no. So, with that, the book is closed, and we will, that will wrap up today's character creation, session 0 of Curse of Strahd Hardcore. Thank you guys so much for making characters with me. Good stuff today, guys.
Oh yeah, brother.
Thank you.
Now,
thank you so much.
Before we wrap up today, I will be sharing the screen with you because we do have a session 0 bingo. Here we go. All right, abandon. So I'm sharing the screen in Discord, or you can watch on stream. Curse of Strahd Hardcore Session 0. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. So let's begin. Both of these is brought up. No, don't know why that was randomly played there.
I should have.
You should have.
I almost did. I almost did.
You almost became a Bofidis? God damn. Plague Winds of Ravenloft reference? Nope. Crowned rolls a gnome and or a wizard? No. Sailor Pirate background? We did see it, so I will check that off. Nat 1s, Nat 20s? We didn't do any D20 rolls, so we're not going to check that off. Tommy mentioned in some capacity? Always. Somebody rolls a reborn? Nope. Those aren't options, guys. So we
have a lot of dead tiles here.
Yep. A PC is scrapped after character creation. Yep. Someone regrets re-rolling. Junie?
I would say, yeah, I regret it, but I also don't regret it, but I do regret it.
Okay, I'm going to check that off. Someone rolls a stat total of 69. That means everyone's going to have to add their numbers. So we'll
Mine
just
was
keep
68.
A stat total?
Yeah, where you add all your ability scores
Together.
Yeah, what is this, arithmetic? New hardcore rules introduced. Yep. Bingo time. Someone rolls a 6 or lower on a stat. Yep. Someone in the group has played COS before. Yes, Crowned has. But I'm going to have a bunch of... this is going to be a remixed Curse of Strahd, including...
I got 70.
Oh shit, you guys were fucking close, dude. Yeah, so some of the boss fights are gonna be completely re-rolled and completely different from what the original adventure has, so that there's gonna be a lot of new things for folks, even if you guys are familiar with the adventure. Someone mentions hags. Nope. You all start in a tavern. Nope. You guys are just lost in the woods. That's fucking fun. Somebody shit talks Strahd at the gate. Nope. Vampire talk or rant? I don't think so. The party rolls for horror trinkets. Yep. Somebody rolls a gnome. Too many gnomes. A secret roll is made for players. Nope. Dump stat spellcaster is rolled. No. Close though. Somebody rolls the highest possible for stat. Nope. And somebody gets the haunted one background. Yep. So close. And you know what? I'm going to check off Nat 1 because we did get a 3 in our ability score rolls. So I will count that as a Nat 1.
I also accidentally rolled a strength check and it rolled
It was a 1. I will allow it. I will allow it completely. So that is a bingo, baby. That is a bingo. And then finally checking here. Here we go. This one's for you, Junie. If Tommy was in the it was here. Okay.
That's so cute.
Let's see here. We've got Sit here drawing some interesting designs for the Asmer. That looks pretty good. We've got Brian's pirate hand. That's a rock gnome Tommy.
Oh God, Jesus.
Oh, people really wanted the deep gnome wizard, and it's already dead.
Nah, the deep gnome wizard would have not been anything like Tommy, so don't worry. It was a dead dream before it started.
It was always a dead dream. Kiwo gnome. There we go.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, cute. Wow.
Fluffy hair Asmer bard. Ooh, yeah, we've got a tribal druid gnome here for mid gnome. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Mid gnome.
7 white into 7 gnomes.
Jesus.
Here's Whoops' gnome. Fucking gross.
Vile.
This unpleasant creature asks you to play a game of cards. Do you accept?
Fuck.
Sir Scrungle.
Sir Scrungle. We gotta give him the mask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him wear it.
Yeah, you absolutely should. The scrapped deep gnome.
It could just be the
That is
dwarf.
Precious.
Yep.
No.
Oh, there he is. Haunted
only
dwarf
ate my-
man.
It only ate my sister. It is haunting me forever.
My sister's dead.
Ooh, Inkley coming in with some interesting designs here, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm looking at that asthma.
Oh,
God.
the brain.
Yep.
Aw, the pulsating brain rock gnome.
Here's a subpar gnome for Junie. And then yeah, we got this little guy over here for a dwarf. Very
That's a
good.
barbarian right there.
That is
Oh yeah.
that is a barbarian.
I'm about to punch shit.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna start right fucking away. So next Wednesday, 4 p.m. EST, session 1 of Curse of Strahd. Your level 1 adventure begins. Thank you guys so much for playing today.
Wahoo!
Yeah,
And
thanks for running.
I will be linking all of your character creation
Oh,
stuff.
thank God. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, okay.
yeah. No, not to worry. I have it all in a notepad. I'm gonna move it all over to Discord after this. So, thanks again, guys. I'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.